P into NC.
Yep.
Song's legendary.
Yeah, it's such a beautiful song. So New York too.
Whenever I hear this song, I can't not think of Shannon and Brian Green.
Totally. Great groove, good sense of pocket. Interesting posture choice, but I mean, stylistically, you know, why not? Like, she's keeping it all together, you know? Syncopation works well in her choices. That wasn't super skillful, but it was nice. Struggling there a little bit. Dope. She was setting all that up. You could tell she was setting all of this up. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but it felt like immediately when she went here, she was out. She lost her timing when she went down. Tried to find it again to get this move, right? Which was not great timing. Then this was good. Then she doubles. That was good. Worked good with the song. And then she set that up. Weak as fuck dolphin dive. I would have not even have done that. I would have just went over and then came up. Through beat right here. Pull myself up. But then she like, you know, it's probably a set that she's been working on. You know what I mean? And yeah. Dope. That was dope. Taking risks. I fuck with that. She was taking risks. She had some stuff that she obviously wanted to execute. Great timing. Yeah, Mavinga's dope. And you know what? I don't know. I didn't get to break bread with her a lot. Like, I'd never met her before. I assume she's quite a bit younger because I've never ran into her. But watching her dance, it feels like she's new. Really fucking good though, which means that in another 2, 3, 4 years she's gonna be trouble. Like, she's gonna be on another level, because I don't know how to quantify it other than I feel like she's so dope, but there's some stuff in the movements that she's doing where I'm like, like that looks like it's naturally given to her and it hasn't been developed yet. You know what I mean? Like, some people have like a lot of natural ability for certain things that they do.
Like a talent or aptitude that she has.
Yeah. But it's like once she develops on top of that, oh my God. You know what I mean? And you can tell she's working hard. It's not like she just woke up like that, you know? But I mean, I just, when I was there with her, I could just, watching her dance, I was like, I got a sense of that. Like, damn, like, God, this is what I wish I would have been born with, you know? Like, she's fucking incredible. This shit, he probably danced to this more time than she's been alive on the planet. Choosing to dance to the guitar, ballsy. Oh, that's ballsy. The timing with that, oh my God. Woo. He lost his story a bit towards the end to like figure out what he wanted to do. That was great. See, look at her timing. It changed. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, I don't know why people don't put more. I don't understand why people don't see the beauty in that. Like, I mean, obviously people see the beauty in that, but I mean, like, from a competitive standpoint, This is like, I think one of the reasons why I fucking hate competitions in general, and especially why I don't watch them, is because like that sensibility, the song changed. It feels totally different. And so did she, immediately. Like that to me is like, that's the bar of competition. Like if you can't change, like you should, like the opportunities should be different. Mm-hmm. There's no reason there should have been 300 people entering this contest. Maybe a dozen people are like at a level that should be competing against each other.
Yeah.
And everybody else like should have their own event that they're involved in. And that concept alone would make it so that you don't have to fucking put 3 people dancing at the same time for 20 seconds and the judges have to figure out in 20 seconds watching 3 people at the same time who's going on. When it's like so painstakingly obvious from the minute someone steps out if they can actually respond to the song or not, or if they're even fucking listening to it, And I'm not some old fucking grump. You know what I mean? It's a matter of like what's fair, And if people want to be a competitor and they want to develop in that, they should obviously be given opportunities to do that. But I feel like, it's tough. I feel for John and the Summer Dance team or the Dance Forever team. Like I feel for him, like you're trying to do a lot, as much as you can within limitations of money, time, and everything. So it's like, it's not like I have the answers, but I could say that like, if I had the money to where I could offer up the opportunities, I would go the extra mile to try and like make it way more so that you have more of this and everybody else gets adequate opportunity to kind of like get some experience, but they're not going up against something like this, because to me, that's like, it's a high bar because it's a level of capability and or experience that you've developed to be able to like actually respond to the music. Cause like you were saying, like people are learning these mechanics, but they're not necessarily learning to like apply it specifically to the song. Right. But it's like, that's the bar for competition.
Yeah. I also think like some competitors enter with a mindset, like, let me enter this so I can get something out of it versus what am I contributing to the actual event itself.
Yeah. And that's, it is what it is. It's competition. Like, I mean, a lot of people enter events, I'm sure, because, I know.
Like, for example, when I see someone dancing, maybe they're 6 months into it, and so obviously they're not a competitive level, right? But they'll enter a contest, and obviously they get something out of that experience. But I guess in like taking a 10-mile view of it, big picture, it's kind of like wasting a lot of people's times.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. And it's also like, it also breeds into this culture of politics of like, you need to be seen to be understood. Like a few people said to me, you need to come back and dance out here more so people will understand what you're doing. And it's like, what? Like what they're saying to me, I hell of appreciate that because obviously they're saying they see something in me that's dope, but then the average dancer doesn't see what's dope about me because it doesn't look like everybody else or whatever, And to me, I'm kind of like, nah, it makes no sense. Like if I was really that good, it wouldn't matter, And I'm fine with that. Like I have no desire to be some grand champion, like never have.
Yeah, she feels way different than her other round.
Yep.
She was like softer and more central.
Yep. And her posture didn't change. That was whack though. That was whack too. That was super whack. When I see that kind of shit, somebody throw like a busted ass Meluja Compasso like that, it's like that's like a really hard fucking movement to do with any grace. When I see people do that, I'm like, oh, when it looks that bad. Oh, that was rough. And you could tell she kind of, I don't know, again, she might have had like a little combo that she put together and that was a part of it. Like, I used to not think like that, but now I realize after watching people, I'm like, oh, I've seen them do the same thing over. And I haven't seen her do that, but like it just felt like that was a weird checkpoint to put on her stuff. Oh, look at that timing. She's like, no, I'm not done. And see, this is like a good comparison to like what Cream is doing. Like she's not obviously not doing as complicated as isolations and like showing through beats, you know, as like Kareem was doing some way more high level versions of what she just did, in my opinion. But she kept the groove the whole time. Where Kareem would like just do complicated shit, you know? Look at this little pass right here. She tries to isolate, polyrhythmic, keeping the groove. Look at it. She never drops the sense of where she's at in the timing of the song. Beautiful.
Yeah. Thanks for pointing that out.
That was crazy. It wasn't like super clean, but that was crazy. Look at those dives, man.
What was crazy about that for you?
Look at his time. Look at his timing. That's risky to do. Watch.
Yeah, I feel like Cebo was answering what she did on the ground there, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But like, look at the timing. Bop, bop, bop. On every half beat. 1 and 2 and 1 and like. Again, it wasn't like super clean, but it's like really risky to do.
Yeah, I think the fact that like Cebo makes it look easy.
Exactly.
But
it makes you feel like you can go do it. It's not easy.
Yeah.
It wasn't clean. I'm sure he could do it a lot cleaner. It wasn't his cleanest, but that's how easy it looked. That I was sitting here like, oh, that's a good idea. I could do that. And I know I can do that. But that's fucking hard. It's not hard. I would go to do it the first time and go, oh, wait a second. Let me rethink how I'm going to do this. You know what I mean? Like I would have to like, wait a second. Okay. And probably, you know, like everybody at home was like, oh, I'm going to bite that. And then they went and did it and hurt their shoulder.
Yeah.
You know,
probably
like,
in the face.
Yeah, exactly. Because like he went down to his elbow and then came back. Again, not his cleanest. But, and then that, doing the macaco like that kind of like spring walkover, really hard. Again, not his cleanest, but then even, you know, even the way he decides to come out of it, the dive with the dolphin dive, again, not his cleanest, but look at how timing wise it comes through, back up, and then he does an actual dive. It's a very New York thing. I fucks with it. Not my thing, but that was really pretty. Especially in those shoes. Hard to do that kind of shit in those shoes. See, but now, to me, by now, he lost the sense of groove because he answered too much on the ground like that. Kind of got lost. See, and he picked it back up because of that break. But it got a little run-through-y, you know? Yeah, that was nice. I feel like she got him, even though she did. Her ground stuff was whack. And then we do our broken beat.
Yeah, she looks very different this song too.
Yep. Yeah, of course, because she's listening. Told you, man. There's levels to this thing, and like this is like where you start. This is level 1 when you're like gonna be ill. Look at that. Great timing. Variety. Ooh, she even accented offbeats. There was no offbeat there, but it was cool to see her do it and not lose her timing. Yeah, that made no sense, but it was dope. That's really dope. That makes more sense. Oof. Oof. Sick. Great timing. And it's like, so here's the thing is like, you could argue like she's lost her sense of groove, but like, I don't feel like she has because Broken Beat has a different feeling. That's why I said like I don't really consider this house dancing. It's like an evolution. It's like an evolved form of jazz dance, in my opinion. Has a different basis of what you're trying to do. There's a reason why there's no quarter note backbeat. See, and he's treating it like a quarter note backbeat. Right? It doesn't feel quite as right. Yeah, to me, his rhythmic choice is wrong. Good sense of timing, but it's just like the wrong rhythmic choice. Now, okay, so now he's in the same rhythmic choice as the song. He gave up on the imaginary quarter note. Yeah, see, there we go. That's fucking crazy. People don't realize how hard that is. That's fucking so hard. Especially to do it just like in and out like that and in time. That's fucking hard.
Yeah, I've never seen Cebo struggle to get in and out of anything.
Yeah, he's really that good.
Like when I took his class,
he's old as fuck.
Yeah, when I took his class,
old man Cebo.
He did a heel clip or a heel click from a squat, dude. Like, and got back into it. I'm like, he has like superhero legs.
He's in great shape, and I've watched him through the years. The reason why I really love Cebo is that through the years he's become a better dancer, in my opinion. I've known him a long time. He was the first friend I ever made from New York. Like my first visit to New York and like meeting him, and everybody that I was meeting that I looked up to was not kind to me. And he was just like unbelievably kind to me. And I'll never forget that feeling of like meeting somebody I thought was amazing and being like, oh shit, he's being so kind to me. You know what I mean? And I've watched him get better. Even he was already amazing then. I've watched him get better through the years. And I've also watched him age. And he's obviously lost some steam on certain things. But he's still doing a lot of this stuff, and he still has an even better sense of like timing and like sensibility to where his energy management is and the moves he executes. I mean, what a guy. I mean, I hope as he continues to get older, he gets all the flowers he deserves for like his longevity and just his attitude about stuff. It's just so good, man.
Yeah, well said, especially for all the ones that lay the groundwork for us.
Totally. Or if nothing else, laying the groundwork. Fuck even laying the groundwork, just being a positive inspiration.